To enhance the career opportunities for our local PMETs, we've acted on 4 fronts. First, transforming our economy to be more innovative, productive, and manpower lean, so that we can remain competitive and create enough good jobs for our people. Second, strengthening lifelong learning through the Skill Future movement so as to enhance the employability of our local workforce throughout their working life. Third, helping more local PMETs under the Adapt and Grow initiatives, A&G, to adapt better to the rapid pace of technological change so that they can grow in their current careers or switch to new careers. Last but not least, raising the qualifying criteria of employment paths and strengthening the fair consideration framework so as to improve the complementarity of local and foreign PMETs. Outcomes have been positive. Our economy has become more manpower lean and our workforce more productive. Manpower growth has slowed from 4% in 2014 to 2% in 2015 and to 1% last year. What is even more encouraging is that productivity growth has also improved to 1% last year after remaining flat since 2012. With even higher productivity growth this year than last year, we are making steady progress towards our medium growth strategy of 1% growth in manpower and 2% growth in productivity to a 3% growth in GDP. So from this diagram, you can see that we are making a transition from 4 plus 0, 4% manpower growth, 0% increase in productivity, 4 plus 0 equal to 4, towards 1 over 1 plus 2 equal to 3. And over the last few years, we've been making steady progress towards the outcome. The PMET share of the resident workforce has also improved in the last 3 years, from 53.5% in 2014 to 56.1% in 2017. In other words, 56% of the resident workforce today are PMETs, are doing PMET jobs. And the rate of increase is at a faster rate than the previous 3 years. What is also worth noting is the higher share of net PMET employment growth that went to our local PMETs. The 3-year moving average has improved significantly over the last few years. From about 50% 5 years ago, in other words, 1 local versus 1 foreigner, 1 local PMET versus 1 foreign PMETs, to about 75% in the past 3 years, 3 local PMETs versus 1 foreign PMET. Real median income, including the employer CPF contribution of full-time employed residents, have risen too by 4.3% per annum from 2014 to 2016, which is much higher than the 2.4% per annum from 2011 to 2014. So this faster rate of increase in our median wage, I think, is a reflection of the enhanced improvement in the jobs quality among our resident workforce. Moving forward, there's still much to do to create more and better job opportunities for our local workforce. Unemployment and long-term unemployment rates have risen, though marginally, in the past 2 years. So we need to first bring the total employment growth up so as to keep unemployment down. Second, improve the quality of jobs to minimize underemployment. And third, minimize job skill mismatches so as to prevent unemployment from becoming structural and sticky. Our economic agencies and tripartite partners will continue to transform industries from manufacturing to services and construction. For example, Singaporeans can look forward to good jobs that harness technology in artificial intelligence, infocom and media, data analytics, electronic manufacturing, fintech in finance and banking, and prefabrication technology in construction. More ITM, more industry transformation map will be launched progressively in the coming months. Together, we aim to achieve and sustain net employment growth of about 25,000 to 40,000 a year. This is lower than the high job growth of 120,000 a year 3 to 5 years ago, which was not sustainable, but higher than the low job growth of less than 10,000 last year. But more importantly, through these ITMs, we aim to improve the quality of jobs pervasively across all sectors, to make, in other words, to make every job a better job. We also continue to strengthen the Skill Future movement to equip our people with the skills needed for the future economy. In other words, to make every worker a better worker. For instance, MOE recently announced the Skill Future series to provide working adults with industry-relevant skills in 8 priority and emerging skill areas that draw reference from the ITMs. MOM2, together with our tripartite partners, will press on with our Adapt and Grow efforts to support more local PMETs of all ages from all industry to grow in their current careers or pursue new career opportunities in new and key growth areas. We will also help to speed up the transfer of advanced and emerging expertise from outside of Singapore to our local workforce through the newly launched Capability Transfer Program. Beyond these efforts of the government and the tripartite partners, we need our local PMETs to be prepared to adapt and grow, to stay relevant and seize new job opportunities. Likewise, employers must also do their part to be inclusive and adopt fair and progressive hiring practices. In this regard, I'm encouraged that more local PMETs and more employers are making good use of the Adapt and Grow programs. In the first half of this year, about 1,500 local PMETs have undergone skills conversion through the professional conversion programs. This is more than double that's in the same period last year. Likewise, in the first 6 months of this year, nearly 1,500 employers participated in Adapt and Grow programs, and this is almost the total number for the whole of last year. As a result, the number of local job seekers who secure jobs successfully with the help of Adapt and Grow initiatives has continued to increase and remains inclusive. In the first 8 months of this year, out of more than 16,000 successful job placement, more than half of them, 58%, are PMETs. More than half, 53%, are more than 40 years old, and almost 30%, to be exact 29%, are more than 50 years old. And 30% were long-term unemployed before they found jobs. So in other words, they found jobs after being unemployed for longer than 6 months. This inclusive profile of job placement is indeed encouraging, and we'll keep doing more, doing better for our local PMETs and our local workforce. Mr. Speaker, with a strong commitment of individuals, employers, and tripartite partners, we are confident that we can strive for healthy employment outcomes as we transform, adapt, and grow together, not just as an innovative economy, but also as an inclusive workforce.